Namaskar. Today in the numerical analysis paper we will study the topic solution of linear equations by direct method. In the solution of linear equations by direct method we will discuss two direct methods. Number 1 is the Gauss elimination method and number 2 is Gauss-Jordan method, which is a modified Gauss elimination method. Let us discuss first Gauss elimination method. For this, let the system of n linear equations in which there are n unknowns x1, x2, x3 up to xn. So we have a set of n linear equations having n unknown, x unknowns, x1, x2 and so on up to xn. Here we have one condition that coefficient of x1 in equation first a11 is non-zero. In this condition, under this condition, this equation 1 is called the pivot equation and the A11 is called the pivot or pivotal element. So, this method is applicable when A11 is non-zero. This Gauss elimination method consists two steps. Step first is the elimination of unknowns in such a way that it gives upper triangular system of equations, and the step second is the back substitution. First, by obtaining upper triangular system of equations, we get the value of xn and then obtain the value xn minus 1 by substituting value of xn, and then we get the value of xn minus 2 by substituting value of xn and xn minus 1, and in similar manner we get the values xn minus 3 and so on x2, and in last we get the value x1. So this method is called the back substitution. Now let us discuss this method in detail. First, we will use step first, the elimination of unknowns in such a way that we get a upper triangular system of equations. First, we eliminate x1 from the equation second, equation third, equation fourth, and from the last equation, nth equations. So we eliminate x1 from the all equations from second to nth. First we eliminate x1 from the equation second by following the procedure as first we multiply the first equation y minus A21 over A11. We multiply equation first y minus A21 over A11 and we get this equation 2. And then adding this equation 2 with the second equation of the given equation system, and addition of these two equations provides this equation. Here we can see that x1 has been eliminated and we get the equation of unknowns x2, x3, x4 up to xn. Here we can write this equation in this form. Here this bracketed term is replaced by a prime 2 2. We can say it a dash 2 2 or a prime 2 2, and this a prime 2 3, and similarly this is the a2n prime and this is the b2 prime. So here we can write this equation in this form. Here primes indicate that the new coefficient denoted by prime changed according to equation 3a and 3b, or changed by once instead of original coefficient. Now similarly we eliminate x1 from the third equation of the given equation system. For elimination of x1 from the third equation, we multiply first equation of given equation system by minus a31 over a11 and adding this multiplied equation y with equation third, which gives a32 prime x2 plus a33 prime x3 plus dot 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 up to a3n prime xn equals to b3 prime. This is the same way as we have for obtaining equation third. So in this equation we can see that from the equation 3 x1 has been eliminated and new form of the equation 4 is obtained. Here defined new coefficients are given here. In similar way we can eliminate x1 from the remaining all equations. Then we obtain a new set of equations as here. This is the first equation of the equation system, and other last n minus 1 equations x1 has been eliminated. So we can see from the last n minus 1 equations x1 has been eliminated. Now we next eliminate x2 from the last n minus 2 equations of equations 5. For this we adopt the same procedure. We multiply the equation second by minus a32 prime over a22 prime and add it to the third equation of the equation system 5, and repeating this same procedure with other remaining equations for the elimination of x2, we get a new set of the equations given by equation 6 as this is the new set of equations we obtained by the elimination of x2 from the last n minus 2 equations. So these are the same, first two equations are the same, and the last n minus 2 equations are modified by elimination of the x2. Here double prime on the coefficients indicate that the elements coefficient have changed twice. Elements or coefficients have changed twice. This procedure continued to eliminate other unknowns x3, x4, xn minus 1 till we finally obtain the upper triangular form of equation system. In last, we get final set of equations as here we can see. Now in the last nth equation, a n minus 1 prime xn equals to bn minus 1 n minus 1 times prime. Here the n minus 1 times prime indicates that the element a has changed n minus 1 times. Thus we have a completed first step of elimination of unknowns and reduction to the upper triangular form of the equation system. As in the matrix form we can see we get a11, a12, a13 up to a1n 0. This is the second row, a22 prime, a23 prime up to a2 a11, a12, a13 up to a1n 0, a22 prime, a23 prime, a2n prime. 0, 0, a33 double prime up to a3n twice prime, and similarly 0, 0, 0, a44 3 times prime and so on, a4n 3 times prime, and in the last row we get a 0, 0, 0 and last a n minus 1 times prime. Multiply with this matrix is multiply with x1, x2 up to xn equals to b1, b2 prime, b3 twice prime and so on, bn n minus 1 times prime. So we can see here that this equation system forms a upper triangular matrix. This is the upper triangular matrix. That's why it is called, this equation system is called the having upper triangular form. Now about the second step. Second step is the back substitution. From the last equation we get easily the value of xn equals to bn minus 1 n minus 1 prime and a over ann n minus 1 primes. So we get the value of xn, and this value of xn is substituted in the n minus 1th equation to obtain the value of xn minus 1. We substitute the value of xn in the n minus 1th equation, which gives the value of xn minus 1, and the value of xn and xn minus 1 substituted in the n minus 2 equation to obtain the value of xn minus 2. So we get the value of xn minus 2, and in similar manner we substitute the value of xn minus 1 xn minus 2 into the equation n minus 3, which gives the value of xn minus 3. So by this back substitution we get the value of x in order xn minus 1, xn minus 2, xn minus 3, and so on, x3, x2 and x1. Due to this reason, computation of x in back order as xn minus 1, xn minus 2, x2 up to x2, x1, this substitution is called the back substitution. So we get all unknowns in the back order, all x unknowns in the back order. So this is all about the Gauss elimination method. In the next lecture we will discuss a problem based on this method, Gauss elimination method. धन्यवाद.